Hi my friends. This series provides an opportunity to expand your English vocabulary and learn new phrases, with each word or expression accompanied by its meaning. This approach can make it easier for you to memorize the new terms. The simple structure of the videos makes them convenient to use, so you can pick up more vocabulary even while doing everyday activities like cooking, relaxing, or getting ready for bed. Phrasal verb. Aim at. To plan, hope, or intend to achieve something. The government's campaign is aimed at influencing public opinion. Ask for. To say that you want to speak to somebody or be directed to a place. When you arrive, ask for Jenny. Ask out. To invite somebody to go out with you, especially as a way of starting a romantic relationship. He's too shy to ask her out. Back down. To take back a demand, an opinion, etc. that other people are strongly opposed to admit defeat. She refused to back down on a point of principle. Back off. To move backwards in order to get away from somebody or something frightening or unpleasant. As the riot police approached, the crowd backed off. Back up. To move backwards, especially in a vehicle. Can you back your car up so that I can get through? Beat up. To hit or kick somebody hard, many times. He was badly beaten up by a gang of thugs. Beef up. To make something bigger, better, more interesting, etc. Security has been beefed up for the royal visit. Believe in. To think that something is good, right or acceptable. Do you believe in capital punishment? Blow off. To deliberately not do something that you said you would. He looks for any excuse he can to blow off work. Blow out. If a flame blows out or you blow it out, it stops burning when a person or the wind blows on it. The sudden breeze made the candles blow out. Blow up. To explode. To be destroyed by an explosion. A police officer was killed when his car blew up. Boil down to. To have something as a main or basic part. In the end, what it all boils down to is money, or the lack of it. Break down. To stop working because of a fault. The telephone system has broken down. Break in. To enter a building by force. Burglars had broken in while we were away. Break off. To become separated from something as a result of force. The back section of the plane had broken off. Break out. To start suddenly. Fighting had broken out between rival groups of fans. Break through. To make new and important discoveries. Scientists think they are beginning to break through in the fight against cancer. Break up. To separate into smaller pieces. The ship broke up on the rocks. Bring back. To return from somewhere with something. Please bring back all library books by the end of the week. Bring up. To care for a child, teaching him or her how to behave, etc. He was brought up by his aunt. Brush off. To be removed by brushing. Mud brushes off easily when it is dry. Brush up. To quickly improve a skill, especially when you have not used it for a time. I must brush up on my Spanish before I go to Seville. Build in. To include something as part of a plan, system, or agreement. When drawing up a contract, it is vital to build in safety measures. Bump into. To meet somebody by chance. I bumped into Simon this morning. Burn down. To destroy something, especially a building, by fire, or to be destroyed by fire. He tried to burn down the school by setting fire to a pile of papers. Burn out. To stop burning because there is nothing more to burn. The fire had burnt out before the fire engines arrived. Burn up. To be destroyed by heat. The spacecraft burned up as it entered the Earth's atmosphere. Butt in. To interrupt a conversation rudely. How can I explain if you keep butting in? Call back. To phone somebody again or to phone somebody who phoned you earlier. I'm waiting for someone to call me back with a price. Call in. To phone a place, especially the place where you work. Several people have called in sick today. Call off. To order a dog or a person to stop attacking, searching, etc. I shouted to him to call his dog off, but he just laughed at me. Call up. To use the phone to talk to someone. My dad called me up to tell me the good news. Calm down. To become or make somebody or something or yourself become calm. He took a few deep breaths to calm himself down. Care for. To look after somebody who is sick, very old, very young, etc. She moved back home to care for her elderly parents. Carry away. To become so excited about something that you do not control what you say or do. There's far too much food, I'm afraid I got a bit carried away. Carry on. To continue moving. Carry on until you get to the junction, then turn left. Carry out. To do something that you have said you will do or have been asked to do. The manager will carry out the necessary tasks. Catch on. To become popular or fashionable. He invented a new game, but it never really caught on. Check in. To go to a desk in a hotel, an airport, etc. and tell an official there that you have arrived. Please check in at least an hour before departure. Check out. To pay your bill, return your room key, and leave a hotel. We checked out of the hotel right after the morning's meeting. Chicken out. To decide not to do something because you are afraid. I chickened out of bungee jumping at the last minute because I was too scared. Chop up. To divide something into smaller parts. The video artist chopped the footage up and rearranged it to startling effect. Clean out. To clean the inside of something carefully and completely. I cleaned out all the cupboards. Clear out. To leave a place quickly. He cleared out with all the money and left her with the kids. Clear up. To become fine or bright. I hope it clears up this afternoon. Close down. If a business or organization closes down or someone closes it down, it stops operating. Our local butcher is closing down. Close off. To separate something from other parts so that people cannot use it. The entrance to the train station was closed off following the explosion. Come about. To happen. Can you tell me how the accident came about? Come across. To be understood. He spoke for a long time, but his meaning didn't really come across. Come apart. To break into pieces. The book just came apart in my hands. Come back. To return to a place. I'll come back and pick you up in half an hour. Come down. To break and fall to the ground. The ceiling came down with a terrific crash. Come down to. To depend on a single important point. What it comes down to is either I get more money, or I leave. Come down with. To get an illness that is not very serious. I think I'm coming down with flu. Come in. To enter a room or building. Do you want to come in for a cup of tea? Come off. To be able to be removed. That mark won't come off. Come on. To start to happen or work. The heating comes on at 6 in the morning. Come out. To go somewhere with someone for a social event. Would you like to come out for a drink sometime? Come over. To seem to be a particular type of person. I watched the interview and felt he came over as quite arrogant. Congratulations on finishing this section. To enhance your pronunciation, it is crucial to persistently practice. Finally, we would be most grateful if you could kindly subscribe, like, and share our channel in order to remain well informed and up to date.